Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to create Omnisend subscriber from new Google Sheets table row. So here I'm managing my Google Sheet table with all the detail of my leads, and I'm adding new leads in my Google Sheet table. Now what I want is that as I'm going to receive a new lead and I'm going to add the detail in my Google Sheet table, then automatically by using that lead detail, I want to create a new subscriber in my email marketing platform, that is Omnisend. So I automatically want to create a new subscriber in Omnisend from my Google Sheet table, and for that I need to build a connection between Google Sheets and Omnisend. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, as I'm going to add a new lead detail in my Google Sheet table, then automatically by using those details, I will create a new subscriber in Omnisend. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen.
I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can create Omnisend subscriber from new Google Sheet table row. So in the fast-paced world of digital marketing, keeping your email list up to date is crucial for effective communication with your audience. So imagine you are managing a growing business and collecting valuable customer data through Google Sheets table, perhaps from lead forms, surveys, or sign-up sheets. However, manually transferring this data to your email marketing platform like Omnisend can be time-consuming and prone to errors. So by automating this process, you ensure that every new entry in your Google Sheet table is instantly added as a subscriber in Omnisend. So this not only saves you time but also ensures that your email list is always current, and this will allow you to quickly engage with the new leads through targeted email campaigns. So in this video, I will show you how to set up this integration using Pabbly Connect so you can focus on growing your business while your subscriber list updates automatically in the background. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect my Google Sheet table with Omnisend, and now as I'm going to create a new entry of a customer and I'm going to add the customer data in my Google Sheet table, then automatically I will use those details and I will create a new subscriber in my email marketing platform, that is Omnisend. So here for setting up this connection and this automation between Google Sheet table and Omnisend, I need to use Pabbly Connect. So for using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If we don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then we can just click on this sign up for free button, and this will take only 2 minutes of our time and we will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if we already have an account, we can just sign in and we will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, what I need to do is I need to create a new workflow. So for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to create Omnisend subscriber from new Google Sheet table row. Now what I need to do is I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I will find all the folders that I have in my Pabbly Connect account, and I'm going to use this particular folder of Google Sheets. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to click on Create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. In this window, we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here in our workflow, we need to first set up our trigger, and here in our workflow, we can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. So for setting up my trigger, I need to first search for my trigger application, and here my trigger application is going to be Google Sheets. So I'm going to search for that, and I need to select Google Sheets here. Now I need my trigger event, so I'm going to open this tab. A new or updated spreadsheet row will be my trigger event, so I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So for connecting Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect, I need to use this webhook URL, and this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Now for connecting these two applications, I need to follow all these instructions. And first I need to copy this webhook URL. And now I need to take you to my Google Sheet. So here this is my Google Sheet table and the spreadsheet name is customer data and my table name is customer details. Now here in my table I have all these columns like the first name, last name, email, phone number and the city of my customer. Now by using all these details of my customer, I can create a new subscriber in Omnisend. So for that, I need to first connect this spreadsheet or this table with Pabbly Connect so that as I'm going to add the new row in my table, then automatically I can get the detail of that customer from that new row in my Google Sheet table in Pabbly Connect. So for connecting this table, I need to go to extensions and here I need this particular extension of Pabbly Connect Webhooks. But what if we don't have this extension? Then what we need to do is we need to go to add-ons and we need to click on get add-ons. And here this will take us to Google Workspace Marketplace. Now here what I need to do is I need to search for my extension and the name of my extension is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So I'm going to open my extension. And here I will see my extension like this. So what we need to do is we need to first install this extension and I have already installed this. So I'm going to close this window. And after installing the extension, what we need to do is we need to first refresh our spreadsheet. And after refreshing the spreadsheet, we need to go back to extensions. And here we will see our extension in this list. Now I need to go to initial setup in my extension and I need to open that. And now by using initial setup, I can connect my Google Sheet table with Pabbly Connect. Now here first I need to give my webhook URL. So I'm going to paste that webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now I need to give my trigger column. So in my Google Sheet table, I have this last data entry column that is column E. So this is going to be my trigger column and the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here I'm going to type my trigger column that is going to be column E. And now what is going to happen is that as the data will be filled in this particular column of column E, then automatically and immediately the data of that whole row will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Now I need to click on send test. And here the test data has been sent successfully. So here I have sent the data of the first row as a test data to Pabbly Connect. And now I'm going to click on submit. And here my setup is configured successfully. Now I'm going to close this. And here I have sent the data of this first row and this customer to Pabbly Connect. So here the first name is Michael, last name is Karus, email is michaelkarus@pabblytudes.com. I have this random phone number of my customer. Also I have the city that is Bhopal. So here I've sent this row data to Pabbly Connect and now here I want one more thing that as I'm going to add the data of a customer in a new row in my Google Sheet table, then I want that row data to be sent immediately to Pabbly Connect. So for that I need to go to extensions, I need to go back to Pabbly Connect Webhooks and here I need to enable this option of send on event. So after enabling this option, what is going to happen is that as I'm going to add the new customer data in the new Google Sheet table rows, then automatically and immediately that row will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Now I need to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, I have received this response. So in this response, I have my trigger column that is column E. I have my spreadsheet name that is customer data. Also here I have the random phone number of my customer. I have the first name that is Michael. I have the last name that is Karus. I have the email address that is michaelkarus@pabblytudes.com. And I have the city of my customer that is Bhopal. Now what I need to do is I need to use all these details of my customer and by using those details I need to create a new subscriber in Omnisend. So for creating a new subscriber by using all these details of my customer, I need to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab and here my action application is going to be Omnisend. So I'm going to search for that and I need to select Omnisend here. Now I need to give an action event, so I'm going to open this tab. And create subscriber will be my action event. So I'm going to select this and I need to connect Omnisend with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And for connecting Omnisend with Pabbly Connect, I need to give my API key. So how I'm going to get this API key? For that, I need to first log into my Omnisend account and I need to click on my profile icon. And in my profile icon, I need to visit store settings where I will find the option of API keys. So I'm going to do the same and I'm going to take you first to my Omnisend account. I will go to my profile and here in my profile, I need to go to store settings. And here in store settings, I need to scroll down and I have this option of API keys. So I'm going to open this and here I need to create a new API key. So I'm going to click on this create API key button. And here I need to first give a name to my API key. So the name of my API key here will be Omnisend subscriber. And now I have to select all these key permissions. So I have already selected that. And I need to click on create API key button. And here it has created this API key. So I'm going to first copy this API key. I will go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste that here. Now I need to click on save. And I have connected Omnisend with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. Now first I need to select my line item identifier. And here for selecting my identifier type, I can open this tab. And I can select either email or the phone number. And even I can select both email and phone number as my identifier type. And for selecting both email and phone number as my identifier type, what I need to do is I need to first toggle on this map button. And here I need to give my identifier type in comma separated values. So I'm going to give a comma, I will give a space, and I'm going to type phone, which is my second identifier type. And now I need to select my line item identifiers channel. Now I need to give my line item identifier channels. And here what I need to do is I need to use multiple identifier channels. As I have selected multiple identifier types, so I need to give the multiple identifier channels. And for the email marketing, I need to select my identifier channel as email. And for the phone number, I need to select my identifier channel as SMS. So I need to give my identifier channels as this in comma separated values. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just copy this and I'm going to click on this map button. I'm going to clear this default response and I'm going to paste that value. And now I have given my identifiers channel. Now I have given multiple identifiers channels. Now what I need to do is I need to give my line item email or phone number. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the detail of my customer that I have received from my Google Sheet table row, and I'm going to map that response here in this tab, and I'm going to map the email address and the phone number of my customer. Now by using the response of my previous tab of Google Sheet table, I can get the detail of my customer and I can map that here, and for that I need to use mapping. So what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to click here. I will open this response of Google Sheets. And here I'm going to first map the email address. So I'm going to map that. And now I need to give my phone number. So for giving the phone number, I need to first give a comma. And I want my phone number to start with a plus sign. So I'm going to add that. I need to open this response of Google Sheets. And now I'm going to map the phone number of my customer. Now here I have added the email address and the phone number of my customer. And this is my line item. And now what I need to do is I need to select the status of my line item. So I'm going to open this tab and here I want to create a new subscriber. So I need to give this as a subscribed status. So I'm going to select that and I have to give the status date, but I'm not receiving any status date from my Google Sheet response. So I'm not going to fill this detail. I'm going to give the first name and the last name of my customer. So I need to click here. I will open this response of Google Sheets and here this is the first name of my customer. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to map the last name. Also, if I want to give any tag to my subscriber, I can give that too in this tab, but I don't want to give any tag, so I'm just going to leave this blank. Now I have this option of send welcome email. So if I want to send any welcome email to my subscriber, then I can select this option of true, but I don't want to send any welcome email, so I'm going to just select none here. And now I have all these other details. So here I am only receiving the city of my customer, so I'm going to map that. So the city is Bhopal, so I'm going to map this. And now I have mapped all the required details that I have received from my Google Sheet response. And now as I have mapped these details, I have made these details dynamic. So what is going to happen is that as I'm going to receive a new customer detail from my Google Sheet table, then automatically all these details that I have mapped here are going to get replaced with the new customer detail in the real time. And as I'm going to receive a new detail from Google Sheet, then automatically I will create that customer as a new subscriber in Omnisend. Now I'm going to scroll down and I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response and this means that I have created a new subscriber with all the detail of my customer that I have received from my Google Sheet table, and I have created that subscriber in my email marketing platform, that is Omnisend. So to check whether I have created a new subscriber in Omnisend or not, I'm going to take you to Omnisend. Now here I need to go to audience. And here in audience we can see I have created this new subscriber that is named as Michael Karras. I have this email address that is michaelkarras@pabblytudes.com. So I'm going to open this subscriber. So here we can see that these are all the details of my subscriber. So the name is Michael Karras. I have the city, that is Bhopal. Also here I have the email address, that is michaelkarras@pabblytudes.com, and I have this random phone number of my subscriber. So here we can see that these are all the details that I had of my customer in my Google Sheet table, and automatically by using those details I have created a new subscriber in Omnisend. So here I have successfully created this automation and this connection between Google Sheet tables and Omnisend, and now as I'm going to add the detail of a new customer in my Google Sheet table, then automatically it will create a new subscriber in Omnisend. So to check this in real time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my Google Sheet table, and here I'm going to add a new row. So I'm going to add the detail of my customer here. So the first name here will be John, last name will be Doe, email will be johndoe@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to give a random phone number of my customer, and I'm going to give the city, and the city here will be Indore. So here I have added the detail of this customer in my new Google Sheet table row. Now what should happen is that automatically by using these customer detail, a new subscriber should be created in Omnisend. So to check whether I've created a new subscriber or not, I'm going to take you to Omnisend. I will go back. And here in this list of subscriber, we can see I have created this new subscriber that is named as John Doe, and the email is johndoe@pabblytudes.com. So I'm going to open this subscriber. So here I have successfully created this subscriber that is named as John Doe, the city is Indore, and the email is johndoe@pabblytudes.com, and I have this random phone number of my subscriber. So here we can see I have successfully created a subscriber in Omnisend by using all the detail of my customer from my Google Sheet table row. So here I have successfully created this automation and this connection between Google Sheet and Omnisend. And now as I'm going to add a detail of a new customer in my Google Sheet table, then automatically I can create a new subscriber in Omnisend. Now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, I have created this connection between Google Sheets and Omnisend to automatically create Omnisend subscriber from new Google Sheets table row. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Google Sheets, and my trigger event was new or updated spreadsheet row. Then I have set up my action step, and my action application was Omnisend, and my action event was create subscriber. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video.
Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.